Well, it is the most magical time of the year and the spirit of Christmas is being seen all around us. There is no better place to celebrate that very spirit than the Leela Palace, and you do see how they've turned festivities into this winter wonderland here. We're going to be joined in by voices. This special Christmas edition of the Breakfast Club is all about bringing people together, bringing warmth all at once and sharing some special stories about what's cooking and how people are going to be taking the Christmas festivities forward. First up, let's take a look at the very special menu and what's really cooking and sweet this Christmas. Come. Hi Chef Astik, what's up? How are you?
Hello, I'm good. How are you?
Okay, I see a lot of delicious things here. This is Chef Astik Oberoi, the head pastry chef here at the Leela Palace. He's going to be taking us through what's trending this Christmas. We're talking Christmas 2025 and Christmas and cakes go hand in hand.
Absolutely.
What are we looking at here?
So we are at the gingerbread house at the Leela Palace, New Delhi. So this hotel has always had a history of making a life-size gingerbread house, and every year we try to evolve with the whole design and the offerings in the gingerbread house. Here we have got our signature plum cake. There's a small story behind this. The plum cake has 52 weeks liquor macerated fruits. So the last year's batch that was soaked in November 2024 is actually used to make this plum cake this year.
That's one whole year.
Yes, that's one complete year.
No wonder the fragrance.
Absolutely.
Okay, what are we going to do here? I do see some items that you're going to be using for garnishing. Is that
Right,
correct?
right.
Let's get started.
So we have the
Are
cake.
there any tips that you need to follow when you're garnishing a cake?
Just follow your heart.
Okay,
Nothing
lovely.
else. So we have got a cake which has been pre-baked and cooled. We have got some festive garnishes. So we will start with the garnishing. We have got these nice edible Santa jackets here. And we have got some more festive decor. So these are all edible garnishes.
I'm going to try and join in and
Absolutely.
just
Absolutely.
help you out a little bit.
Absolutely.
Not that you need help,
Absolutely. You should try and put these.
but let me feel Christmassy.
Right, absolutely. You should try
Okay,
and
what
put
are these? What are we
So
looking
these are candied orange strips.
Okay.
This is an essential ingredient that goes in the fruits that are inside the cake.
Ah, nice.
So you could put the strips around wherever.
There are no rules, right?
No rules.
I'm doing this.
No rules. Just
Just
follow
fun.
your heart. Absolutely.
Okay.
So it's got a glaze because it has been candied in sugar.
So, chef, typically you don't ice.
The
Plum
traditional
cakes,
plum
right?
cakes are not iced. Traditionally, plum cakes are not iced. Here we are putting some fresh strawberries as well. Traditionally, when we are packing in the box, we avoid the fresh garnishes because of the shelf life. So we have got another gingerbread cookie, and then to finish it off, we have got a signature stamp of the Leela. That's also edible.
Of course.
So we have got the cake.
And you see a lot of plum cakes that are ready to be sent out.
Absolutely,
already.
everything is ready.
Everything is ready. We see a lot of packets here. Okay, great. Chef Artik, I do also want to understand from you. Have you seen a change in people's taste over the years and typically the dessert that they opt for? What's the demand this festive season?
Oh, absolutely. So every year we see some of the part of the menu getting evolved as per the palate, as per the market trend. There are some classics in the menu that always remain there. Plum cake is obviously one of them. There are a lot of our guests who also opt for sugar-free options, gluten-free options, who are calorie conscious. So we always have some inclusions for them. And this year we also have got a inclusion of the pastry vitrine right on the other side. We have got a pastry vitrine which covers the Christmas petit gâteaux and gâteaux.
This one's for all the baking enthusiasts. So a quick tip, if they've not had one whole year to prepare for the plum cake that we have right here, how do they go about it? How should they typically?
We should soak the fruits now, and we have about a week and a day before Christmas you can bake the cake.
And those who are looking at different cakes, do you have any icing tips to share with us?
So with the icing, the most important thing is that the base, wherever we are doing the icing, should be pre-baked and cooled, and then the icing becomes easier to do.
Is this a secret recipe, or are you going to share
Absolutely.
more on how we went about this perfection?
We don't mind sharing the recipe. It's always from the heart which makes the difference.
How much time did baking this take?
So the cake baking takes approximately an hour, and then it's a one-day rest before we garnish it.
Oh, lovely. So it's no different than other cakes.
Yes.
The recipe is all it takes to come out with this perfection.
Recipe and the process that we follow for the year.
Okay, lovely. I can't wait to try my luck here. I'm sure I'm going to be picking up one for myself. Thank you, Chef.
Most
Thank
welcome.
you.
Thank you for coming.
Walking around this wonderful Christmas decor, I thought I'd ask some questions to the General Manager of the Leela Palace, Preeti Makhija. She joins us here on the Breakfast Club to really tell us about the inspiration behind the wonderful Christmas tree that we're seeing here right in the middle of the seating.
I know.
Preeti, good morning.
Good morning.
Tell us a little bit about what you're seeing here.
Hi. So, this is a very special initiative from our side this year. We've been doing the, typical Christmas tree from the beginning. So this year we thought that we'll do something which is more meaningful, which is obviously supporting the sustainable cause, and there is some thoughtful celebration about it. So we had a discussion amongst our team and with the corporate office, and we came up with this idea that we'll develop something which is made by the artisans, women artisans from Kutch, and this tree is made up of clay and mirror. That's the story. It's just being made of clay and mud, and of course,
is that a heavy installation?
It was a heavy installation. It took around 2 months of time to sort of get this together. So I think the whole process took a while, and of course supporting the livelihood of the women there, and it is a meaningful cause to it. And after the Christmas gets over, we will upcycle this tree and we'll make small gift items like a keepsake for our guest through this tree. So everything gets, I would send you one little keepsake, and our guests obviously would remember, and there's a meaningful cost to it. So this is the whole idea about doing this snow twinkle. It's called the snow twinkle. It's a lippan tree, and this was the idea about this lippan tree that we developed for the hotel.
So you're telling us this took about 2 months' time.
Yeah, approximately.
How much prep time does it normally take to come up with the entire Christmas celebration every
the
year?
conversation, if you ask me, we started this conversation around 6 months back, that we wanted to do something special this year, and of course has to be a meaningful one. So I think we started talking to a lot of people who were known to us, that with the ideas and all, and we zeroed down on this for this hotel. And
we've seen these kind of annual festivities
yes
in this very venue,
yes,
and it's known for such
so
festivities.
Our hotel specifically is known for our gingerbread house that you could see right there, which is made by our in-house team of engineering and chefs together, and people would really specifically come to the hotel for a hot chocolate and to see our our gingerbread house.
Do you see an uptick in numbers?
There is, and I think this is the best year in terms of the way the whole celebration and the vibe that you see in the hotel, and people really responding to it and really coming out for the celebration.
Do tell me, you must have been monitoring the cycle for the last 4-5 years as well.
15 years.
Oh wow, that's a long time.
I mean this.
But speaking of these 4-5 years in particular,
yes,
has anything changed in how we're looking at celebrations here in the post-COVID scenario?
So I would say that I always
be it Christmas, New Year's,
there is
both.
Definitely a change for this year. I would say this year had been the best year post-COVID in terms of people really coming across and celebrating, and getting their families out for Diwali or Christmas or New Year. So I think this year, I would say particularly, has been the best year post-COVID. And I think people look for causes and special reasons to come to a hotel and become a part of the whole festivities around.
So there is a lot of thought, a lot of warmth that's gone into this kind of preparation.
Definitely.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for really taking us through these nitty-gritties. I need my morning cup of coffee, so
absolutely. Let's get going. Thank you.
Well, Well, I was enjoying my morning cup of coffee here amid the beautiful Christmas decor, and look who I ran into. The Irish ambassador, Mr. Kevin Kelly, is with us here. He is participating in the Christmas joy that's all around us. Good morning, Ambassador.
Hi,
hope you're doing
Christine.
well.
Great to see you. Call me Kevin, please.
Okay.
It's Christmas.
I'm going to try. And while we try doing that, Christmas has such deep cultural roots in Ireland. What does this festival mean back home?
Well, actually, I'm feeling really the Christmas cheer at the moment, so it's so nice to meet you here this morning.
Likewise.
I'll be flying back to Dublin on Friday night.
Oh, you're going to be home for Christmas.
Home for Christmas, so I'm really looking forward to that because my family, as is the case with many Irish people, because we're really a nation of emigrants. So literally my daughter is coming from Australia, my son will be coming from France, and my wife is back in Dublin. So we'll all meet in Dublin this weekend. So it's great excitement.
Ambassador Kevin, you're in your third year now here. You've spent a few Christmases in India already,
Yes,
is it? And how has that experience been like? This year you're not with us, but what has it been like for you here in India, each of the years?
I love my Christmas in India, and in fact we would be here except that we've got a big family wedding back home, which I can talk to you about. But so Christmas in India has been wonderful. Actually, for the last 2 years, my family have joined here, and we've enjoyed the spirit. Of course, I know Diwali is a bigger festival in India. In fact, Diwali is more like the Irish Christmas with the lights and everything. But I think India is such a large and diverse country that almost every festival for every religion is celebrated, and Christmas is nonetheless. So, for example, the last few Christmases that I've had, we've been in Delhi, we've travelled, we've visited the Taj Mahal, of course, we've gone to the coast to get a bit of fresh air and sunshine as well. And so you can have the best of both worlds. You can have the nice cozy Christmas with the cold weather here in Delhi, or you can have nice sunshine on the coast. India has it all.
If I may ask you, how are Christmas festivities different back home than in India? What are those stark differences that you often see are difficult to miss out on?
Well, you know, if I was to compare Christmas in Ireland, I'd say it's closer to Diwali because it's a real family time, and it's when everybody just stops, takes time, nothing happens.
Takes a few days off.
Takes a few days off. Everybody is buying presents. The shops are crazy beforehand. There's lights. But then what happens is when actual Christmas happens, all of the external buzz stops and people stay home. And they're with their family and with their friends, and they're eating lots of good food. And we have very traditional foods that we eat at Christmas that we actually only eat at Christmas. We don't eat them at other times of the year.
Would you want to give us an idea about it? What should we have on our dinner plates this Christmas?
Funnily enough, I'm a vegetarian, so I'm probably not the traditional, but the thing that we do have, that every Irish family has, that I know Indians love, are potatoes. And we don't just have one type of potatoes. So on our Christmas, so the main dish is of course turkey and ham, or some families will have goose. And that they're the main, so almost every family in the country will have those, so the sales of turkey goes up. But then we have every kind of vegetable and potatoes. So for us, it's not enough to just have, you know, lovely boiled potatoes. We have to have roast potatoes, garlic potatoes, mashed potatoes.
You name it.
You name it. And so there's all these kind of very traditional dishes, but also things that we don't have the rest of the year. Like we have something called bread sauce. And that's a sauce, it's a white sauce, nice and spicy with some cloves in it, but it's made from bread and cream. And that's served at Christmas time.
So do you miss your Irish dinners here?
Well,
Especially this part of the year.
Well, I do, but when my family came last year to India, we recreated that Christmas.
Lovely.
And my wife brought many of the ingredients that we would need for that here to India.
And typically, when you see India also open its arms to global festivals the way it has over the years, what do you think it ends up doing to cultural integration between, let's say, countries like Ireland and India? And you've been part of several such celebrations. You brought so much of the Irish culture here to India.
Yeah.
What do you think it does typically?
Well, you know, I'm wearing a Naga scarf because
I see that,
we're
yeah.
just back from Nagaland, and every year we try to bring a little taste of Irish culture here to India. So last year in Calcutta, we had an amazing collaboration with Irish and Bengali artists for the famous Durga Puja festival. This year we were in Nagaland and we brought music, we brought an amazing Irish bands that brought traditional instruments and singing and dancing. We brought Irish theatre, we brought Irish art, all the way up to Nagaland. So for me, that's the best way that we can share our cultures, because in fact what I always learn is that in many ways Ireland, even though we're a small country and we're far away from India, in terms of our culture we're probably closer to India than we are to even our nearest neighbour, Britain or other countries, because of our emphasis on family, on community, on rituals in all of our lives. Weddings are huge in Ireland, funerals are huge in Ireland. So
And
we
have
very
Indian
similar-
weddings, Indian festivals started growing on you to the extent that you want to keep experiencing it?
Absolutely.
Has that happened already?
Absolutely. I try to attend as many festivals, and you know what, the problem is trying to cover them all, because there's so much happening at any time of the year in India. It's such a rich place. So I'm really happy that as a small embassy here in India, we're doing what we can to kind of bring Irish cultural acts to India, and then hopefully on the other way around, that we will bring Indian culture to Ireland.
Oh yes, since we're talking Christmas, I think it's a good opportunity to ask you whether we have a favorite Indian festival for you as yet. Do you have a favorite? You've spoken of Diwali. Is it
yeah.
Diwali?
Well, Diwali, in terms of the big festivals, absolutely.
Yeah.
I love Diwali. I just kind of get that. It's kind of a treat for us because it's earlier in the year. And so it's like, oh, this is the start now of the season, and we'll start with Diwali and we'll work our way up towards Christmas. So I absolutely do love Diwali. But I mean, all of them. Holi is an amazing, it's a very fun occasion. And then many of the other festivals that are not related to particular calendar dates, such as, for example, the Jaipur Literature Festival, or this year we went for the very first time to the Dharamsala Film Festival, which was absolutely spectacular. Hundreds and hundreds of people, film lovers from all over India, queuing around the side of mountains to get in to see our Irish movie. It was a very special occasion.
You know, we'll let you enjoy your coffee. We're not going to take too much time.
No.
But I do want to ask you this. What is your way of celebrating Christmas? Something that you love doing the most in this part of the year? Is it music? Is it watching films? Is it food? Is it shopping? What is it for you? What does the magic?
Not so much the shopping. The
Okay.
shopping kills me, I have to say, but it's something you have to endure. The music is amazing, and in fact, even here in Delhi, before I left, I joined a choir. I was part of the Capital City Minstrels, and we had 3 performances in Delhi singing Christmas songs, so that was already a nice start. But Christmas is great. I'll tell you one little thing that I will be doing next week when I'm home. So there's a tradition with our National Concert Hall, which we have a beautiful orchestra. It's like a national orchestra. And every Christmas what they do is they'll choose a Christmas movie and they'll play it on a big screen, and then the orchestra will play the score live. So this year, with my family, we're going to go and see Love Actually. You know that very, a little bit cheesy Christmas movie, but it's very special when you have a full 200-piece orchestra playing along.
So a lot of Christmas romance is happening.
So that's what I'll be doing
this season.
This Christmas.
Lovely. Thank you so much, Ambassador Kevin, for sparing the time and for being with us here. Thank you. Thank
Thanks,
you for the
Prithvi.
conversation.
Thank you
Thank
so
you. Merry
much.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you.
The wonderful conversations that we've had all through today, truly celebrating the spirit of Christmas, and no better way really to wrap up the special episode, the Christmas edition on the Breakfast Club from the Gingerbread House at the Leela Palace. It was a day full of warm conversations, hot coffees, and the really delicious plum cake which was prepared by the chef here. We're going to sign off on that note. A Merry Christmas to one and all tuning in today. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in a bit.